Hello world, and welcome to my new Let's Play of Agrarian Skies on the Feed the Beast launcher by JD Cat. Um, yeah, so welcome. Uh, First of all, oops, went past it. You might notice a few weird textures, a few things, and that is because I am using the JD Cat Mix Pack texture pack. So that is a mix of a few things, mix of a few different texture packs. So one thing you might notice is Sortex is part of this, but then there's also some weird ones, like the dirt, and I'm sorry, shush for a minute, I'm going to turn you down anyways. Uh, so, back to my intro. Uh, yeah, so as you can see, obviously this is Skyblock, and by Wayla, you can see that there are mods. So this is a modded version of Skyblock, called Agrarian Skies, and basically it's hardcore questing. Fun, I know, right? So, uh, one thing I want to do is I want to apologize right now. I should probably stop jumping, otherwise I'll get hungry. I want to apologize right now for my voice. I'm pretty sick right now, and it's hard for me to talk because of that whole scratchy throat thing. So I apologize for any coughing or throat clearing. I really can't help it, and if it gets too bad in one of the scenes, then I will cut that out. So, one thing you might notice is I have a few books in my hand. One of them is What's New in Open Blocks, which we don't need right now. One of them is Basic Materials and Processing, I think by Mariculture. Yes, which we also don't need at the moment. There are a few cool things in there for now, so I'm going to put these in here, which it looks like we have 2 copies. Things. 3 copies of What's New, 1 World Domination with Open Blocks, which I also don't need, and Materials in You by Skyla for Tinker's Construct, which I also don't need. Next thing you might notice in my hand is this fancy looking book. This is called the Quest Book. So let's take a look at that.
It has been a horrible 10 years. Code wizards meddled in the balance of nature and released hordes of monsters from other dimensions on an unsuspecting world. Not satisfied with just destroying the human life, the monsters rampaged across the world, eating everything they could find and leaving nothing in their wake but empty void. The great mage trio Dusk, Vizwi, and Scott approached you with an offer. They had just enough power to protect your home and a small amount of land from the final devastation. In return for their protection, you agreed to collect the materials and resources the creators would need to remake the world once the hordes retreated back to the Hell Realms. The great trio cast their spell to protect you, while the magician way of flowing time forced the evil armies into submission and ordered them back to their dimensions. Upon waking up, you find that the creators, the Jaded One and the Cute One, have left a small amount of supplies to get you started. They apologize for not being able to give you more. If you complete the tasks assigned, you will receive more rewards to help you in your mission. It is up to you to recreate the world, to provide a home for the poor, lonely creatures left alone and homeless, to repopulate the planet. To this end, the Jaded One has compiled a list of the many items and fluids that will be needed. This book will magically update your progress as you complete quests, and may at times have new quests added if she sees she missed a requirement. To start, punch tree, get wood.
Well, that was dramatic, I guess you could say. I've never seen that before in a mod pack. Pretty cool that they incorporated that. So I just clicked on here because it said click to get started, and I don't know what that means. So I'm guessing first quest is learning the skyblock. Alas, all has been lost. You are the sole survivor, in parentheses S, if you're playing multiplayer, of this devastating tragedy. Now it's up to you to rebuild the world and create a new community which can flourish once again, starting with only this little skyblock created by Omnipotent. There's 24 quests in total. I have 2 unlocked quests, 0 completed, and 2 are available for completion. So I'm guessing that means 24 quests for learning the skyblock. there's more if we go with the flow, and more for the hoarding. So I see there's more to read here. So the omnipotent goddesses. Okay, I decided to end it with omnipotent. The jaded one and the cute one, who chose to abandon you after this final act of mercy with nothing more than a book. This book, filled with quests. To start on your journey, you must first get a grasp of the basics of survival in this brand new world. Okay, now I've read it all, we can get started. So you can start on this side with using the book, and start on this side in the beginning. I'm going to click using the book. I'm not really sure how to do that. This book is a new invention from Vizwi, Scoutwares, and Lord Dusk. You may be wondering how to use this book on the off chance, what the heck, that you have no idea what you're doing. It's a very small series of quests, blah blah blah. Okay, I do think I know how to do it. So, crafting task, which means we need to craft some wooden planks, and we get an apple in reward. So that's pretty good. I'm guessing to get some wooden planks, see my hunger's already going down, we're going to need some bone meal, get a bone meal, and an oak sapling. So, plant that right there, stand back some, it's going to eat all my bone meal, and there we go. Like it said, like punch tree, get wood. So that's what we'll start with in this. Achievement getting wood. Perfect. Alright. Get a little bit more. Okay, now that I have a little bit of wood, let's craft some oak wood planks. So let's go back to our book, and now you see that it is completed. So reward is an apple. Let's claim the reward. And funny music. Okay. Okay, now how do we go back? There we go. You press left click to do it. So that was one, or this was one. This was one. So we need manual submit to turn in one wooden plank. So I guess that's the other type of quest. There we go. So now we have a hopper and a quest delivery system. Cool. Another one completed. So I guess now we can click on the QDS, which stands for Quest Delivery System. So the final way of turning in quests is the Quest Delivery System. This block will require you to send items through a hopper or duct. Duct means thermal expansion. Attached to the block. AE buses can also send items to the delivery system. That means applied energistics. For any of you who don't know, I'm not saying any of you are stupid or anything, I'm just saying that's what it means. Just in case you didn't know. So use the hopper to submit a plank to the QDS system. So I'm sorry if this is a slow start. I really don't want it to be, but looks like it's turning out to be. Let's throw one in. Bound quest to the QDS. What? Okay. What does that mean? Oh, we have to select the task. So let's try that again. Okay, what did that do? Manual. Okay, that worked. So we have a rewards of full heart and a reward bag. So what it means by rewards of, I'm not sure how to get these. Anyway, what I was saying is what it means by a full heart is you start off with 2 lives here, and like if you die twice, then you're done. So by completing certain tasks, you will gain a full heart sometimes like a quarter heart. I actually want to turn this into a crafting station. One thing I know we need, first of all I'm just going to make some sticks. is, this how you make it? It's a wooden crank from AE. Oh, it's a crook. Um, so then you start breaking these, and it increases your chance of getting saplings, and silkworms also. And we'll be using silkworms for string. So let's get this started. I already have 3 saplings, so I'm pretty happy. That's a silkworm. Oh, yes. Okay, I'm not going to use that just yet, but we will be using it. I'll show you what you do with that. Maybe not this episode, but it'll be sometime. So, let's plan this. Let's get back to the book and see. No help given. Oh, okay. So, there was a second part to it. I'm not sure. Select task. Do I need a pickaxe or something to pick that up? Okay, you can't make pickaxes. I see what this is. I'm not sure what we're supposed to do. Well, let's move on. That'll work. We can always, we're supposed to, like, submit something in. Oh, we need a hopper. Well, let's just move on. We'll get back to it. Okay. Task where the player has to craft specific item. Yeah, okay. If you want to read this, download the pack to get that. So we need to make chest, part builder, tool station, stencil table, oak barrel, and a crook. Okay. So I want to save one of those actually. Yeah, we don't have enough for all that yet. So we'll go back to punching some more wood. And once again, I am sorry guys for slow start to an episode, or slow start to a series, but this is kind of the way it is for all of them. In the future, I will cut out parts that aren't as interesting, because I know, like I said, they're not as interesting. But I figured everyone would want to see the start to this series. How to do it, how to make your way through it, so I included it. Yeah, so just stick with it, and I promise you future episodes will be less time in the book, more time building up, gathering resources, stuff like that. Okay, so I know I need more than that. Three patterns? 3 patterns. So we need part builder, which gives us another book. Materials and you. Part 2, which I also don't need. Stencil table. And I think one of them is crafting table, which we just crafted. Tool station. No. Yes, that is what we needed. What else did it say? Once again, I'm sorry for being in here. Chest and some oak barrels. So let's make a chest. I messed that up. And let's do this. And I know we're going to need some slabs. So we can do that. That makes a barrel. Which I will show you why that is helpful in a minute. So there we go. This is 100% complete. So as you can see, we get these rewards: 1 apple, 1/4 of a heart. So you combine those eventually to get a full heart, reward bag, which it's like a spoils bag from Darkcraft, and then you get to pick one. So I can either take the Pan of Destiny or the Axe of Despair, and I'm going to choose an axe since we can't make them ourselves right now. So I'm going to claim the reward, and there we go with that. I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to turn that off. Messed up my sound for completing the quest, and I do not enjoy that. Okay, so in our reward in our reward bag we have, wow, lots of glass, which is kind of pointless, right? So I'm gonna put all this in. Do we just get any normal glass? White, gray. Dang, that was a bad pull. So one thing we can do with oak barrels is we can collect rainwater with them, and another thing we can do is we can make dirt through compost. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make this one for compost, and then I'll make a few more for other stuff later. So I know that I want to do this, and if you don't cover it, you will get rainwater in it, and that's not cool. So pick this up, 2 slabs, pick this one up also. If you guys don't like the whole floating block thing, just tell me. I will not do it anymore. But I like to be efficient, so that's kind of what I'm going to do. So let's grow another tree, and of course it's a small one. Actually, let's use a crook to get in there. That's the reason. The crook, like I said, enhances your chances. That rhymed. It enhances your chance of getting saplings, silkworms, stuff like that. And that was a pathetic pull for wood. So let's break leaves. There's my first clearing of voice. I think it's got another silkworm for this video. And there goes my crook. So I'm not sure if you can make higher tier crooks. Not that I'll be able to make one yet. Anyways, bone. You can make a bone crook, and you can make a reed crook. Obviously this one's made out of bones. This one's obviously made out of sugarcane. Sugarcane. Not sure which one. Plural but not plural. No, we can make another wooden crook. And break these. And without the crook, you can't get silkworms. I'm pretty sure you can't. Alright, so 10 saplings. So what I'm going to show you is, this is how you can make dirt. It's, you put 8 in here. I think that's 8. Yeah, that's 8. I don't let you put any more. I always make sure I have a few left. I don't want to lose it. And I don't know if you can just watch it happen. I'm not sure if you can see it, really. Anyway, what'll happen is it sits there for a few minutes, and then it just basically turns into dirt. And you can do this with a few other items, like I know you can do it with string. See, this is already getting more brown. You can do this with a few other items, string, I think, but you need a lot more string. I think it takes longer. So yeah, this is definitely getting more brown. Yep. So plant another sapling, and I really love. First of all, they give you a strong box. Extremely helpful, and they give you spruce and birch saplings, which is really nice. Yep, we have dirt. There we go. First piece of dirt. I'll put that there. I really like that they give bone meal, because really helps speed up the beginning. Imagine how slow this would be if I didn't get to bone meal these. This would be a very slow start. Try to get a few saplings and not fall off the edge. I don't have anything good. Oh, yes, I do. I don't want to be doing this with good stuff in my inventory. Okay. Where are you, saplings? Just give me one more. No, I don't need silkworms. Come on. There we go. 2 saplings. Alright. Okay, let's see what's next in the book. We've done that. Next will be smooth as silk. So what you can do is, string is the gateway to all resources. Fishing rods will provide food. Sieves, that's how you pronounce that, are used to sift dirt, gravel, sand, and dust to obtain stone. Sorry guys, my voice is going. Ores and other resources. To get string, you'll need to break leaves with your crook until you receive a silkworm. Right-click a leaf block with on a newly grown tree with the silkworm. Walk away. When all the leaves on the tree have turned white, break the crook to get the string and more silkworms. Alright, so when you have extra silkworms, you can cook them for food. I actually didn't know that. So this is the next challenge. We're gonna make a sieve, fishing rod, wooden hammer, and a bed. And unfortunately, let me get out of there. I think that's the only thing we can do right now. I don't think you can break this with just your hand. No, you definitely can't. Look. No. So I'll be here, farming some trees, eating some apples, and I think this is a pretty good wrapping up point for this episode. I'm really excited to do this Let's Play with you guys. I saw this pack on the launcher and I got so excited. I love these hardcore survival, and to add it to Skyblock, that makes it a million times better, because who doesn't love Skyblock? So, like I said, I will be here eating apples, planting trees, getting the wood, and I promise I will not complete any challenges without you, or any quests rather. So yeah, I think this is a pretty good wrapping up point, and I will see you guys next time.